that was an excellent decision by the Freakins, saying that there was only 16 games left. So what we needed to do was get somebody who knew the building, who knew the people.
19.
You said 19. You said about the fans. Yeah. He knew the fans. Yeah. So what you do is that often with a new manager you get that bounce thing, but then you'd have a dip because other teams figure it out on what you've done.
The bounce was gone at 10 o'clock after his first game.
Correct, because we lost. But the point back to you saying about there's more in these than we're actually seeing. Well, I'm seeing it now. John was there with me Saturday. There's 15 to 30% more from all of them.
All of them.
Individually and collectively. O'Brien at right back has been sensational because it allows to go 3 centre-backs when we're on the attack. If they break, 3 big monsters to have you off. Ghana Gay.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous.
Ghana Gay, man.
Yeah, it's behind you.
Ghana Gay, fantastic. Give him another contract today. Yeah. Absolutely leadership gear. Yeah. Quiet. Doesn't say a word.
Everywhere.
Properly, everything. And this is back to the Moyes thing and the Freaking thing. They identified that. And honest to God, whether you agreed with it, whether you didn't, I'd say there's very few Evertonians who look back now and say, I might have got that wrong. I was right in saying we should have done it. The overriding point is they nailed that part of it because those were difficult games. Yeah. You said it, Bournemouth, Brighton. Crystal Palace is not an easy place to go. They're a decent side. They're on a good run. But I did not know that Chilwell played for them until he came on a sub.
Yeah, he got him late.
I did not know that.
Yeah, got him late.
I never knew that. So what my point being is we will have now, there's a couple of breaks now for the FA Cup and the internationals come back in, don't they, soon?
You've got 4 games now between now and the derby.
Well, April will be the December. Yeah. April's the flip from December, except for Man United. We had United, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Forest and Arsenal.
Wolves, but that's...
And Wolves, actually, yeah. But those... So there will be games where we will hit, likely, we don't know this for certain, but probably... We'll hit bumps in the road.
Absolutely, we will.
But I think now, because the points difference between us and the bottom 3, but also the fans, what they've seen, the glimpses of listen, we're going to get this better. Yeah. We made mistakes and we'll go forward. Well, that's all we can ask for. We've been on here screaming. You have, Ped has, he has, John has, and James. And every time I come on, I was doing the same thing. So we have to say, okay, it is what it is. What's been has gone. And now we start the reset.
And I think the thing people will, because you're right, they've seen the glimpses, and I think the thing with Moyes is, it does get better with Moyes. He's got standards. But I think the big thing for me is wording, his language, his messaging around a football club. Yeah. The other day, he said one line, and it was brilliant. Stop dragging Everton down. Everton have been dragged down by everyone, and he included... He meant Dyche in that as well, and he meant Barrack backs, and then he meant Mashiri, and he meant the press, and he meant they stop talking Everton, let Everton soar, let Everton soar for a bit, it's nice. That kind of thing of like, I'm with you, us, we, everything's us and we. And I know some people will go, well, I don't care whether he says we or us. It makes a big difference.
No, you said it to me.
Straight away.
You said it to me about Dyche actually 3 times ago when I came in, and I said I don't care. Because I never really engaged with him myself. I was thinking about it last night, funny enough. Yeah. The only 2 managers in my lifetime, aside from when I was a little kid, because I was going there when I was 4, so I have to put sort of a pin in that one. The only 2 managers in my lifetime, home and away, like sometimes the away fans sing things and then they don't sing it at home, and the home fans sing things. You know that little idiosyncrasy?
Big dive.
The only 2 managers in my lifetime that I have never heard an Evertonian crowd sing about was Benitez and Dyche. That's in my lifetime. Ever.
Even like Lampard got it on day one now, whether you liked Lampard or you didn't.
No, he sang about him. We won 4 consecutive games in London last year. Under Dyche, Still never heard a single soul, not on the coaches, not outside the ground, not inside the ground. I'm looking at you, John. You were there with me. Did you hear them either? Not one time.
No.
So that when you asked me or brought up that point, am I bothered when he says we? It was that might have been subliminal just from me. Yeah. There's a disconnect. Yeah. We had a disconnect with this fella from the minute he walked through the door. So when he didn't represent us like this, and Lampard, to be fair to him, did do.
No, he did. He walked
in and said, if you don't use Goodison Park, you're insane. And well, he never. No. He was the opposite of that. Said, I hate this place. They all get off at half time. Blah blah blah. It was just occurred to me last night.
Sam probably didn't have a song, guys.
Sam, but Sam was only here for however long, to be honest. But I'm talking about actual official managers who do a season in charge, you know, a full calendar season. I never ever did. So the point about the engaging part, I think we both, it was like one of them divorces where you're literally just only crossing the hallway kind of thing, even though you're still in the same house. It was just like, no. So,
but there has been that sort of thing. In terms of like moving forward, obviously, I was saying Saturday, I don't know whether you agree, but I thought it was Everton's best win under Moyes because of the circumstances coming 3 days after such a tough derby match. Players, we lost our most creative player. We lost him after 20. I mean, who knows what he'd have done in the derby? The way he played, who knows? But we lost him. Obviously, we lost the core because of, the sending off. We've gone to Palace. We had 4 lads on the bench who weren't born the last time we'd done the double over Crystal Palace. That kind of thing, to go there on a good run. Just come to me yesterday on the final word. We go to them on a good run. Although they're not great at home, we haven't lost loads, they've drawn a lot, they're better away. Roll all this together, 5:30 on a Saturday night, what a horrible time. Roll it all together and then get pegged back right after half time with that goal, 90 seconds, the worst thing you can do. To then push for the winner and get it with all of that stuff going on, to me, just represented Everton's best win since Moyes has come back. That's just me personally.
I will take that all on board. Every word of it's true. Brighton was big for me.
Oh, it was huge. It was huge.
Brighton was massive.
Brighton was a different thing because, and everyone forgets, by the way, because when we beat Brighton, I heard a lot of people going, we're on a good run. They hadn't lost for 9 games until we beat them that day.
Then he beat Chelsea twice in a week.
Exactly, but that was like a penalty, and then we hung on, but we didn't hang on, if it makes sense.
No, but that was actually
brilliant.
That was the bit what
Saturday,
pleased me.
Went and killed them.
No,
when we were pegged back.
100%. Listen, soon within this conversation we're having here, we've got to talk about Beto. Not yet, but we will do. But I'm saying that Brighton thing, you see, is because we'd been battered at Bournemouth, and now another big long trek to the south coast, and everyone, there's not a single ticket to be had here. There's no promises in here.
Nothing.
And everyone turns up, and we scrambled it. They found a way. They literally did find a way.
Don't get me wrong, it was superb.
And so then, I will now go on to your point. Then to lose Decore and Ndiaye from that side, what won at Brighton, which were intrinsic to us winning the game.
The win at Brighton had Calvert-Lewin in, had Mangala.
And you lost Mangala, both of them. That was part of it. That was part of it. So to do that and then to go to Palace, I thought the game management was excellent. Excellent it is. And the fact that Beto is now, we're giving him 4 chances and he's burying 1, maybe 2 of them. That puts you in the game against most teams in this league, mate.
He's averaging a goal every 102 minutes.
His touch is 10 times better.
Why, Dave? Because you got someone, coaching staff, who go, actually, we'll work with you. The last fella went, you'll play the way we play, otherwise you'll just sit over there. Moyes has gone, well, we need you. We need to learn how to play with you. I'd said this weeks ago, and a lot of people had said this, not just me, a lot of people who watched it said, but I was saying, just go and look at his goals for Udinese. When he's got double figures both seasons, just look how he scores the goals. They don't smash a ball up to him and go, lad, Eddie, control it, run after it and do it yourself like we were doing it.
Calvert-Lewin sitting there going,
exactly.
Didn't I tell you?
But it's get the ball in front of him and he'll score.
Yeah.
So we put the ball in front of him. Oh, when he scored.
But not just that, his physical attributes.
He was brilliant. But he bullied Van Dijk and Konate.
He did do, but it's not just the goals, the hold of play. He's figuring out what it means to be a centre forward on your own in this league. They're older in your body. He's tough physically. He can take a knock, but he can give a knock. It's been so. I would say that, and Moyes has definitely put his arm around him with it 100%. But it's allowed us to let the midfield come up 15 yards, and that was the problem. We were surrendering. That's the operative word of Sean Dyche.
Scared of your own shadow.
Everything. We surrendered the mental thing. We surrendered the ball. We surrendered the possession. We surrendered their half, and we just retreated into ours. It's allowed us to rip that whole blueprint up, throw it out the window and say, no, reset from now. It's not going to be perfect. We haven't figured it all out yet, but it'll be better. That dread, that fear, that innate terror, collective terror, has been removed. So we can now actually focus. This is we'll never move again in our lifetimes.
No.
Any of us watching this, even the grandkids who are in prams today, we'll never do it again. It's really massive. Dixie Dean scored 60 goals here. That will never happen again in this league. The World Cup semi-final was played on this ground. That will never happen again on a league ground. This is Bayern Munich, man. I would suck the ball into the street, and we need Archibald Leach. We need to, and because of our existential crisis we've had, the management I'm talking about management, not football management. The gross management has been insane. So to just get this little window near the end, this should have been a procession of 3 years, by the way. We should have been doing this for, and the 1878, shout out to them.
Superb.
Fabulous.
And all the volunteers,
everyone.
And they're still needed if you want to get involved for Saturday. You still need volunteers.
And for the rest of the games coming and contribute financially if you can. Fabulous. But it's like you need to represent your family. It's like in life. Well, these are our family. This is otherwise we wouldn't do what we do and spend the money and the time.